Hello, what is up, everybody? I am Vortac, and welcome back to Wurm Online, or I'm sorry, Wurm Unlimited, I should say. And we are in the fourth part of our Expedition Let's Play, where I said I would start to work on the town hall slash just building project we had started in the last episode, and I was making quite a bit of progress when I realized, I haven't recorded today yet. I'm getting close to being finished, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the building progress as we go through here and start to finish it up. And then maybe just give you a little tour of some of the other things we've been working on here in the town. So real quick, behind the scenes, I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot and make a thumbnail. So I'm thinking a nice thumbnail for this could be, we'll get the lamp in there, and we'll have the house. There's just enough daylight to take a pretty decent screenshot. There we go. Let's get our HUD back up here. Alright, cool. So I have that for later. I might change that when I look at it in Photoshop. You never know. But here is what I've got so far. So I wanted to make a town hall slash inn. This is going to be where people can come over here and they can store their things that they've gathered, or they can grab from storage, like the public storage area. And that's going to be a lot of what's downstairs. Maybe if we get that advanced, maybe we can have like a merchant or something, so like a bartender, someone down here. I'm not sure how that all works, but that might be pretty cool. And as you can see, I kind of opened up the second floor. So there's not going to be a floor above us. It's actually going to be able, you're going to be able to see up here. I'm thinking I'm going to put some bookshelves up there and make it look real cozy. And this is where the inn part comes in. When you climb upstairs, we're going to put a bunch of beds up here, at least 4. And that'll be for people who join the town to, have a place to get some rest. Resting is important in Wurm, especially with how slow skills level up. You can get sleep bonus. And what that sleep bonus is going to do is give you a nice big upgrade while leveling. So if you log off, you want to log off by going to sleep. And when you come back online, you should have your sleep bonus bar down here nice and full for you to play for a few hours and get some skills up. So that's pretty cool. And then other than that, you can see a lot of these walls are already complete. The reason they're so kind of haphazard is because I'm imagining them, like what they're going to look like, and I've been starting at like the corners and then moving in. So I've been putting a couple little jetties and balconies, going a little asymmetrical. No balcony over there, but there is one in this corner here. And yeah, this is just for an aesthetic. I didn't put any of this stuff on the bottom floor. I could have, but I decided not to. I decided to save it for the top floor. Even though it would look nice, too, in the bottom. There's no reason not to do that. It's just a preference thing. And there's going to be a roof on this. It's going to look a lot better when the roof's on, obviously. But as you can see, I placed this wall here. Now you have a much better idea of what I meant in the last video of a pathway going underneath the town hall. So this pathway is actually going to eventually lead out to the mine, which is in this direction. It's going to require a lot of terraforming, and I'm going to have to chop down a lot of these trees, too. So that's what I'm thinking of doing later on. And then here's kind of the back. So I'm also thinking maybe I'll level this back here after all and just bring the path all the way around, put a ton of dirt in this corner, and make the path connect to over here. And this is the farm. We spent a ton of time. Ween was actually here helping a little bit, leveling this area for a farm, and I think it looks really nice. I'm very proud of it. I'm just growing some of the basics right now, and just getting, some food situated. It looks like our pumpkins could use some tending to, actually. Where's my rake? Let's tend to these guys for a second. Well, that one says harvest. Harvest. No, it looks like they're fine. They're not fully grown yet, so I'm not going to harvest them just yet. But there you go. So that's really all we got. I'm imagining that someone could build like a house right over here across from the farm. There is a lot of room for expansion, but there's also a lot of terraforming opportunities that come with that. Definitely need something over here. I'm thinking the docks are going to go in this direction, because there's a nice little inlet here, just where the water is. So that's probably where I'm going to put the docks. And yeah, that's just a quick tour, a brief little tour of what's been going on. This pen will probably eventually move. Right now it's just for keeping the horses from running away on us. So yeah, I mean, you haven't missed too much, I guess, unless you consider this whole building going up. But it's just been me kind of sitting here by my lonesome, building this all day. Dreadlow was helping me with it yesterday. And unfortunately, he's not online right now to join us in this video, but that's okay. Perhaps another time. But the way these work, this is a timber-framed house. And the way this is going to work is you need grass, like bunches of mixed grass, and clay, and then these beams over here. I made a bunch of these. So we have enough mixed grass for one more wall until I have to go gather more. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab, I have a whole system down. 10 grass. I'm going to grab, where's my clay? I always lose it. It's right up here somewhere. There it is. I'm going to grab 20 clay, which I did go and do the math on, and I mined enough of it ahead of time. And I'm going to open this up and take 5 beams, because that's how much we need for one wall. So, bam, like that. And I'm going to show you the process, because a couple people were asking, how do you build in Wurm? So this would be an opportunity for me to show you just that. So building in Wurm, pretty easy, just time-consuming is all. I've actually taken my mallet and upgraded the quality on it, which has helped a ton with how long it takes to actually do an action. So right here, I'm almost done with this section. I have a jetty, and I'm going to put 2 solid walls and another jetty. And this is where all the beds are going to go. So this is my last solid wall on this side I need to make. So I'm going to come into here, and this is where you kind of plan it. So as long as I have my rake selected, let's select the mallet. As long as your mallet's selected, you can go into build, and here's all of our options. We can do wood or timber. We want to do timber, and I want to do a timber-framed wall. It's going to take one of my beams and place it on the wall. And now what we can do is add it to our crafting window, put our mallet here, put the wall here, and this is everything else we need. So I'm going to hit continue. I have up to 4 actions right now I can do. And it's going to sit here and add the beams automatically. And then once all the beams are added, I'll hit continue again. And this is kind of cool because it's going to add the grass and the clay at the same time. Otherwise, my other option is I could take, in place of the mallet, I could throw the grass right here and only place the grass on the wall if I want. But that doesn't make any sense because I can do double the work, you know. So it takes a few seconds to do each one. Not a big deal, and in no time flat, we should have a wall. Ah, the magic of editing. You didn't even have to sit through a lot of that. So I hit continue one more time, and we should get our nice brand new wall. And this is basically all it takes to start building a house. Once you get the plan down, it's just about choosing what you want in terms of a wall or a balcony or a jetty or what have you. So, yeah, I mean, pretty cool stuff. It's going to look like, I don't know, it's going to look a lot better once the towers are done. And I didn't show you this, but we also made a little garage right here. And this is just for a cart. I was thinking of putting this food storage bin in here, just so it's like public access, but there's no point in that. That's just food. Having a building dedicated to food is another building opportunity for me. So adding that with the inn doesn't really, feel right if I'm playing a game all about building. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make a separate building for all the food. So yeah, but these are cool. The jetty and the balcony have like little roofs that come off, and once I put the roof on this building, it's going to look a lot nicer. So perhaps I will skip ahead, take a break from recording, finish up the house, and show you the finished product. I really envy you viewers who get to sit there and enjoy the fruits of my labor. This was probably well over an hour since I ended the recording session. So here it is, the finished product, at least for the exterior. The interior still has a lot ahead of it, but we have here what the town hall is going to look like to everyone else. And man, it came out a lot better than I thought it would, actually. I'm really happy with it. There's a lot of decisions to be made in terms of these jetties and balconies and how they were going to look. I decided at the end to just put them on every corner and then kind of decide windows or flat walls for the outside, the in-between walls. So, yeah, I mean, I could have done it a lot of different ways. I decided to go that route. I think it looks good. I don't have any regrets about that. And some of the other things I want to do with the exterior include putting a sign right here and calling it an inn, so when people put their mouse over the sign, it says what it is. And I want to put some torches or lights in this little pathway here. Just maybe either one in the center or one here and one here, kind of next to the windows. Or I could even do 3. I could do all kinds of stuff. I could do one on every pole. So I want to put some lights in here and just kind of light it up. And yeah, I just want to put some stuff around it. These street lamps would work well just for going around it. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I think it looks awesome. And the inside, some of the things I wanted to do, like I was already telling you, was put beds and stuff. These fences are broken looking because they're just not done. I just haven't done them yet. It won't take long, and they'll look like these when they're complete. And that'll just put a nice little railing up there, and people can kind of see upstairs before they even go. And I'll put some bookcases and just some seating and in general just nice areas for people to hang out. Some of the other things I was kind of fighting with myself on are putting large storage crates in here. I do want my storage to be indoors, but because it's supposed to be a nice sophisticated inn, I'm not sure those giant ugly looking crates would look so good. The bulk storage I'm going to put down there, but big crates, I don't know, I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to think about it. And up here I'm going to put some weapons and armor, like the weapon and armor racks you can make. These are going to go up here in this little area, along with some little chests for tools and stuff. So if people are new on the server and they need some extra tools, they'll be able to come in the inn and borrow them or steal them from there. So, yeah, a lot of little plans, a lot of furniture to add, lots of opportunities. Wurm has so many crafting recipes. There's ones I'm not even imagining right now that I could do to improve this place. So I think that's pretty cool. A little bit of asymmetry with the balconies. I only did 2. One on just adjacent corners like that. So, yeah, cool stuff. Very, very happy with the way this came out. I'm really happy I managed to finish it in, you know, just a couple of play sessions. Dreadlow would be proud. I'm sure he'll log on and go, okay, time to work on the town hall. And it's already done. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I got to show you the house. In the next video, I don't know, maybe some interior design. I'm out of wood, so before I do anything, I gotta go deforest a whole bunch of forest. And because it's late, I'm not sure I'll be able to do any more interior stuff, so maybe you actually won't miss out on too much of that whole process. But yeah, so some interior building and just some other things I want to put around here. So lots more to do in our Expedition town, and yeah, again, hit like if you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time.